Number 3, we are fasting to improve metabolism, because fasting is a balance of hormones, improves thyroid function, therefore metabolism just goes up and up and up. Those people keep telling me, oh, you know, when I eat this, I get bloated. Oh, when I do this, I get bloated. Please start fasting. Another reason why we fast is to heal the gut, because there's no condition that can go away without you healing the gut. This is the question that came in, people asking, should I fast when I have ulcers? Yes, you should fast when you have ulcers. Why? Because ulcers heal when you concentrate stomach acid, and that is through fasting and eating a high protein diet. So what are the benefits of fasting? Because why do we fast? Why do you find it easy to fast? Why do you find it relevant for you to fast? Okay, number 1, and the most confused for weight loss. Allow me to tell you this. Yes, thank you so much, Vibe. Detox. Because I've said this over and over. There is no product that is going to detox your system more than a fast. My friend, if you think I'm lying, do a 24-hour fast every day for about 7 days and tell me how you feel after those 7 days. Just eat for 7 days straight. Oh. And then at the climax of that 7-day fast, push a 36-hour fast. Eat on Friday evening, and the next meal eat on Sunday at around 10 or 11. Super detox. Don't allow them to lie to you with these products that they bring in the market. Oh, you can drink a whole jerrycan of water and then put sticks in your mouth and then vomit all your lungs out. It's a lie. Nothing is coming to colon cleansing. My friend, fasting is the best detox program. And then, of course, the cabbage juice that detoxifies the liver. Remember, the liver uses something called glutathione and vitamin E to detoxify the system. Therefore, cabbage, carrots, bell pepper, coconut flesh, the white part. If you blend this together and then just enjoy that juice before you break your fast, just use it to break a fast. Oh, super therapy. Super therapy. These are things that are very cheap. You don't need to go and do a detox of the colon costing you 27,000 shillings for no good reason, right? And learn. So 1 is detox. Number 2 is weight loss. But I'll tell you this for free. Even if you decide to fast for a whole year and still eat the same foods that actually brought the weight, you'll still have that weight. If any case, it will get worse. So never ever sit back and think that, you know what, that I'm going to eat all the unhealthy foods. I'm going to take the seed oils, eat the wheat, eat a whole bowl of food, and then go and fast. You're wasting time. You actually wasted that fast. Because fasting and eating clean go hand in hand. Also, breaking a fast is as important as fasting itself. So this is where the Muslim brothers go wrong. They will fast during the day, but when they break the fast, they are breaking it with a whole bowl of tende, with a whole jug of juice. And then after that, after the prayer, now they go and take wheat, the spaghetti, the rice, and then they put in a banana. You've seen those plates that we have rice plus spaghetti plus some meat and then plus a banana. How much sugar is in that plate? So during the day, you are struggling to lower insulin levels. You are busy burning. And now you just spike insulin levels so fast with that rice, so fast with that ugali, so fast with that meat cooked in the seed oils. You've wasted that fast totally. You've attained spiritual goals, yes, but how about the health goals? And that's one of the reasons why you'll still come out of it fat as you went into it. And I don't know why there's a lot of emotions when you talk about this. When you talk about religion, there's a lot of emotions that are coming in. That tells me fasting has not taught you people anything. Oh, you should see Muslims and Christians competing right now. Which one is the better fast? Crazy ideas. When you tell somebody anything about religion, they become so emotional. And I wonder, where is your identity? As a good Christian, where is your identity? As a good Muslim, where is your identity? And now that you've been conditioned in a certain way, now you believe that this is the best thing to live. This is the best way of life. I don't have a problem with that. But why are you emotional? Why do you have anger? Why are you in constant competition? Just do a fast and keep moving. Break the fast in appropriate ways. You will get both the spiritual aspect of it and the faith, the spiritual, and also the health goals out of it. You will love it. because it's a holistic approach of life. Okay? It's a holistic approach of life. So don't fast during the day and then you just converted the day into the night. So the night you're eating all the unhealthy foods and then you fast during the day. That's a waste of a fast. Because that's what most of us do. We eat during the night and then we don't eat during the day. And whatever we're eating during the night is a lot of inflammatory foods. So then how do you expect arthritis to go away? How do you expect diabetes to go away? How do you expect all these chronic conditions to go away? They cannot. And given that you are doing it only for 1 month in a year, the whole year you've been eating inflammatory foods, why don't you just focus this month to be a month of clean fasting and eating clean? Oh, you'll love it. So yes, number 3, we are fasting to improve metabolism, because fasting is a balance of hormones, improves thyroid function, therefore metabolism just goes up and up and up. Those people keep telling me, oh, when I eat this, I get bloated. Oh, when I do this, I get bloated. Please start fasting. Another reason why we fast is to heal the gut, because there's no condition that can go away without you healing the gut. This is the question that came in, people asking, should I fast when I have ulcers? Yes, you should fast when you have ulcers. Why? Because ulcers heal when you concentrate stomach acid, and that is through fasting and eating a high protein diet. So people who are actually suffering from gastritis and chronic ulcer disease, peptic ulcer disease or gastric ulcer disease, please go and fast. Start fasting. Give yourself a gap. For heaven's sake, if you have an ulcer, you have a wound. So the last thing you expect from that stomach wall is the peristaltic movements. And when you eat every time, you have this movement, the muscles moving. So the wound is actually getting worse. So fast for the gut to heal. When the gut heals, the liver heals. Now the liver protects you against every single problem. You see that? And now your gut heals and you start absorbing nutrients in their optimum amounts. But you don't want the longer route, right? Because you tell me when I fast, my acid comes up. My acid inaongezeka kwa tumbo. Fasting does not increase stomach acid. It concentrates it how it is supposed to be. If you have an increased acid in the stomach, then possibly there's a tumor. So go and do away with the tumor. There's no way your body will wake up one day and start pumping acids in the stomach for no good reason. No. You must be having a problem. Go and have a checkup. And please unlearn that gastritis or peptic ulcer disease is hyperacidity. There is nothing like hyperacidity. You don't excessively produce the acid unless you have a tumor. The stomach will produce according to need. It is you to concentrate that acid by fasting. Those people who are suffering from gallstones, when you fast, you concentrate bile salts. When you concentrate bile salts, they dilute the cholesterol that's actually crystallizing to cause you gallstones. But you don't want the longer route, right? You want to go for the surgery, they chop off the gallbladder. Yet you know the gallbladder has a reason to be there. It is there because its role is to concentrate bile. Once you concentrate bile, no gallstones. Once you concentrate bile, you absorb fats and fat-soluble vitamins. But you want the shortcut. You want to go and chop off the gallbladder and then more problems. Now you're releasing the bile from the liver into the small intestines, which is diluted bile. It's not concentrated. So therefore more problems. And I've put up a video about gallstones. I hope it comes up soon so that you can actually watch it and enjoy it and learn something. Those of you who are contemplating to go and chop off your gallbladder, please tell your doctor to hold back. You can do this. Okay? Good. Also, so we've said liver healing, gut healing, we've said improved metabolism, we've said weight loss. But there's something that you need to know. Do you know the reason why you have highest mental clarity when you're fasting? Did you know why? Because fasting causes production of something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factor. Your doctor will not tell you that because fasting is not going to earn him money. Fasting is free for you. And fasting will save you a lot of money. But he wants to write you Gaviscon double action, Nexium, 40 mg, so that you can actually give him money. It's time for us to change our thinking, okay? Now listen. Brain-derived neurotropic factor is a protein. And this protein, its work is to fix brain cells and the nerve cells. This is one of the reasons why you have the highest mental clarity when you're fasting, because your brain cells are healing, are rejuvenating. Your nerve cells are healing, therefore numbness starts to disappear. Your insulin levels is going down, therefore dementia starts to disappear. Memory comes back. And above all, when you're fasting, you go into something called ketogenesis or ketosis. You're not burning what you're eating, you're burning the fat cells to produce ketone bodies. They will lie to you that ketone bodies are going to cause you ketoacidosis. Is a lie. Unless you have kidney problems. You'll produce ketone bodies, and these ketone bodies are the best energy sources for the brain. And somebody will lie to you that the brain can only utilize glucose for energy. A lie. The brain appreciates ketone bodies for energy. But the reason why your brain loves glucose is because 90% of your plate is carbohydrates. Therefore, the only energy that is coming in is glucose. So the brain has no option. It has this glucose. It uses it. So if you stop eating the carbohydrates or you reduce the carbohydrates intake, of course, now the body has to turn to the fat cells to burn and give you ketone bodies. The brain appreciates that. Mental clarity is up. Memory starts coming back. Do you need a drug called Memorex for that? No. You need fasting. The best part of ketosis or ketogenesis is when you're burning fat cells to get ketone bodies. One, ketone bodies are super for your brain and your cells in general. Number two, they are anti-inflammatory. So they start healing inflammation. That's when you're fasting, arthritis is disappearing. Gastritis is disappearing because fasting is a healer of inflammation. Also, when you're fasting, ketone bodies are produced, and these ketone bodies are the worst energy sources for cancer cells. So for people who have cancer, these are the worst energy sources for cancer cells. What does that mean? It means that cancer will start having no energy to multiply, therefore they'll be localized. And also remember, they are clearing inflammation and so fast through inflamed tissues. So what are we doing? Not only are we blocking the cancer cells from multiplying, we're actually blocking it from spreading. When it's localized, your immune system is up when you're fasting, it destroys the cancer cells. You see that? Amazing, right? Rocket science? No. No. And fasting is not initiated by me. It was a survival mechanism. Look at it that way. A survival mechanism. So it was not initiated by me. It's not supposed to be imposed on you. Anybody that eats must fast. That's why your grandfather would fast when they lack that animal. They don't kill a hunt. When there are no tubers, when there are no fruits in season, he will sleep hungry. Tomorrow he wakes up with a very sharp mind and high speed with energy to run after an antelope so that he doesn't sleep hungry again. Survival mechanisms. That's why fasting cannot lose you muscle. Because it was survival. If fasting would lose you muscle, we will be extinct by now. Okay? Because fasting was not designed to lose you muscle. It was designed to actually build your muscles. That's why when you're fasting, you're producing high amount of the growth hormone. And the growth hormone builds muscle, strengthens the bone, gives you sharp memory so that you can actually get the strength to actually do more activities. Look at that. So when you're looking at it, as you know, Ramadan is for me getting spiritual aspects of it. I'm looking at it in terms of, oh, you know what? A holistic approach to healthcare. To life generally, religious aspects of life, health aspects of life, spiritual aspects of life. So fasting is both spiritual, physical, all of it, my friend. You can't lose out on this one. Okay? So I see you trying all the time. I want to do intermittent fast. Please, keep trying, never stop. Don't be lied to that you'll go and put those wires in your mouth, lose weight, and then you just change the form of food. Stop eating solid ugali, go and eat uji. Go and drink uji. You just did the same thing. You've seen them. Eh? They put those wires in their mouth and then they're drinking uji, a whole jug of uji. And then they say, oh, you know, I don't eat solid foods. Liquid foods are the same as solid foods. So when you juice a fruit, you just ate the same thing, the same fructose. The body does not care. How sustainable is those wires? You've seen them. They do it, they drop, and then they come and tell you, oh, you know what? Forget about it. They've done Ozempic, they've come back. But one thing that has never failed is eating clean and fasting. Combine them and tell me about weight programs. Oh, and you should see those people who join my weight programs. They unlearn. Every single day is an unlearning day. And when they become better, they lose weight secondary to just learning the healthier way of living. We don't just come here to fast and eat this food so that we lose weight. No. We teach you discipline, we teach you consistency, we teach you patience and living in the present. Most of you are living unconsciously, always living in the future. You don't have it. When somebody explains a weight loss program to you, you're already thinking that you've lost weight. So you're already in future. Please come back and do what you have to do now. Discipline, consistency, and patience. CPD. For us, we embrace CPD, consistency, patience, and discipline. That is the order. Okay? So then fasting comes in to clean your spirit, clean your soul, and then reconnect you with your creator. Very important. Oh, thank God that we are on these platforms. And you see, that's the point of it. The point is, we must make sure that you don't just lose weight, but you lose weight secondary to leading a healthy life. Okay? So the most sustainable fasting and weight loss program is where you lose weight secondary to leading a healthy life. Not just coming into a weight loss program. Oh, you know what? We are running, and you've seen it. Right now, everybody's a weight loss coach. Everybody on the internet is a weight loss coach. But you get in those weight loss programs and then you realize, oh, my fibers are still here. Oh, I've lost weight, about 8 kgs, and then I've added more weight. Oh, I've done this. Oh, these conditions are going away. They cannot address health conditions because they don't know. All they know is you fast, you eat this, do a zero carb diet, drop the seed oils, drop. We don't want that. We want you to tell us, how do we get to sustain this weight that has been lost? How do we drop this medication? All right? Hey, if you're a weight loss coach, learn the basics. Tell us how to do this, how to do this. And if you're unable to do that, please refer.